That's my super excited face today. I am very, very excited today because I've received my black gold. Can you see that? In case you can't read Russian, that probably says Mumi, which is another name for Shilajit, which is an amazing, amazing health mineral that I've been learning about lately. Let me show you what it looks like inside, shall I? It's basically black goo. Looks like that. Look at that. Very black, very gooey. It's basically a resin, a mineral resin that has amazing properties for health and vitality. And funnily enough, the other day, after I'd already ordered this took 6 weeks to arrive, I was listening to Cliff High talking about shungite, and now shungite and shilajit are very closely related minerals. Shungite is 2 billion-year-old rocks, and this is also like millions, billions of years of pressure and pushing down of loads of organic matter to create it in the mountains. Is it Altai Mountains and Himalaya Mountains and that, you know, it's a bit like petrol almost, but like sort of very earthy. Smells like sort of, yeah, very earthy, interesting, quite pungent smell it has. And you take a tiny pea amount and you put it into water. You can take it with kefir. It's actually best to take it with animal product, kefir, something with fat, animal fat in, sorry vegans, but that's the best way to take it, so with ghee or kefir, if you can. And I took it this morning just to try it. I've tested this one, and this one is very high quality, I can tell you. So I will put a link where you can buy this one, because it comes from Russia, so do expect it to take a while to arrive. But usually this kind of stuff is very expensive. It can cost $50, $60, $70. But this one was like half the price, and because it's from Russia, it's very good quality. You have to be careful when you buy stuff from India or Asia, because there is a lot of fake stuff coming around. That's actually why I went for the Russian brand, because they're not so known for faking health products, luckily. And yeah, my intuition told me this was going to be a good brand, even though it had no reviews, so I was taking a bit of a risk. It was an eBay seller, so I might be asking him for a little bit of a cut in his profits soon, because I'm about to share with you his shop address. And I was one of his first customers, but it's very good quality. So let me tell you a little bit more about Shilajit. I have my phone here. I'm going to read some information about it to you, because I'm so excited that at 42 years of age I can still learn about amazing health-giving properties. And I do believe that the human body is capable of living for thousands of years, and that there is a way we can access that. And I don't know if I'll ever access that in this lifetime, but I do believe humans do have a potential to access that. And that I have actually heard stories of people living in China and mountain areas that are like 3,000 years old. Now, of course, I've only heard stories, and you know what stories are like, and urban myths, and how, you know, it can all be distorted and basically just BS. But I don't know, there's always something that interests me about these stories, especially when you hear the police in the area claiming too that there's 3,000-year-old people living in the mountains close to their village. It does make you wonder if there isn't some special herbs and practices of cleansing and rejuvenation that a human could learn to have much more extended longevity. And actually, it's not to be frowned upon. Everyone's like, oh, well, God made me like this, therefore I just have to die and I shouldn't complain. But that's if you're believing that this is the natural state for humans to be, and that there isn't something perhaps that's gone wrong a bit here, or that there's some sort of glitch that has happened here, and that perhaps humans weren't supposed to just keep dying and forgetting everything and coming back over and over again, just to literally learn very little in a very, you know, drawn out amount of time. Because if you live for 10,000 years and you get to remember everything, then, you know, just think, like, I'm 42 and I feel like I'm only just starting to even get a clue about anything. And then what, at 80 you're just going to die, or maybe you die at 50. and then you forget everything you just learned. You have to come back round again. I'm not sure that's actually the best system, you know, that you could have. I do think humans could do a lot better if they lived a lot longer. I think we'd stop needing to have lots of children. You know, we could maybe have children when we were in our 500s and enjoy the rest of our lives, so you wouldn't need to have overpopulation. And that perhaps we would all be ascending because we'd have such long lifetimes. We'd be able to, you know, get all the partying and addictions out of our system, all of the distractions. You know, maybe in your 700s, you'd then just spiritually develop, all be Buddhas and off, and then there wouldn't be any spirits clogging up the population of the planet, and perhaps it would be even more in balance. You know, these are all things I think about when I'm all by myself in the shower. So anyway, getting back to Shilajit. It says here, Shilajit is the most important Ayurvedic compound that rejuvenates the body. Shilajit is believed to be first discovered in modern times by British explorer Sir Martin Edward Stanley during 1870, the time when Nepal was part of the British Empire. Yeah, like he discovered it. Come on, white people, trying to take the credit for everything. Like the Asian people didn't know about it and hadn't been using it for like hundreds of years. So anyway, like some English dude, like he discovered it in 1870. Like I believe that. It contains more than 85 minerals in ionic form, and the active principle fulvic acid, humic acid, hypuric acid and benzopyrones. It is used to treat diabetes and various urinary problems. When combined with other herbs, it enhances their effect. It is believed to have beneficial effects on the kidneys, urinary system and reproductive organs. It is considered as an aphrodisiac that is used in the treatment of impotency and infertility of both men and women. In Sanskrit, Shilajit means feel like a rock. I can see why it's seen as an aphrodisiac now. I feel like a rock, rock hard. As it has the power of a rock to reverse the process of aging. The Indian and ancient Chinese literature mention Shilajit. Oh, there you go. Oh, so some white dude didn't really discover it then, eh? As the fountain of youth. It is widely used by the Indian yogis of the Himalayan region to have the stamina and body structure of youth. The ancient medical literature describes Shilajit as conqueror of mountains and destroyer of weakness. Over 60 years of clinical research has shown that Shilajit has positive effects on humans. It reduces anxiety and stress. Regular intakes promotes the movement of various minerals like calcium, phosphorus and magnesium into the bones and tissue. So you know that also means like decalcification of the pineal gland, because remember we were talking about the boron and the magnesium. What they do is they break up the calcium deposits where they're not supposed to be, and then they move them and they put them where they are supposed to be, i.e. inside your teeth, inside your bones, yada yada yada. So it looks that Shilajit also aids in this process. So if you really want to get that pineal gland open and that detoxification done, I recommend doing, you know, first flushing the intestines with the Epsom salts, then getting yourself onto the turpentine, doing the turpentine cleanse. Then when you finish the turpentine cleanse, you start on the boron and the magnesium and also the Shilajit. And then you've cleaned out the nether regions, you've then cleaned out all the parasites and the yeast, and then you start activating and opening and totally regenerating the body. This is what I am doing. This is what I'm using, this method. I mean, I've already used some borax in the past. I mean, you could do borax magnesium by itself before doing anything else, but I'm talking about like a mega super duper cleanse would be now Epsom salting out the intestines, and also actually the Shilajit helps the poop come out. So you just clean out all that area, then you do the terps for like 10 days, 2 weeks, get rid of everything, and then you start activating the pineal gland and all the systems and helping to regenerate and bring all that light energy back in. So it regenerates and prolongs the duration of essential nutrients in your cells. Fulvic acid restores electrical balance to damaged cells, neutralizes toxins and eliminates food poisoning in a short duration. Prevents the release of histamines in the blood that helps in the prevention of allergies in the body. That's very good for me because I've had a lot of allergies in my body. I don't know if my wheezing is calmed down yet. I only took 1 dose, mind you, this morning. It is necessary for the making of red blood cells. It provides iron, stimulates the immune system, enhances protein and nucleic acid metabolism that acts as a catalyst for the energy-proving reactions, is a strong kidney tonic and liver tonic, balances cholesterol and sugar levels in the body. Considered the best for sexual and spiritual power, it is commonly referred to as Indian Viagra. It enhances the effect of nitric oxide to provide an erection in males. It is also used in the treatment of hypothyroidism as it controls the activity of the thyroid gland. It is in folk medicine. Shilajit is a reputed rasayana believed to reverse the process of aging and prolong life. No wonder it's been kept so secret, hey? I bet this is what all those reptiles are on. If it's not teenage blood, it's probably some of this stuff, isn't it? It's also used to treat various conditions such as ulcers and asthma, diabetes and rheumatism. Ulcers, asthma, diabetes and rheumatism. Relieves stress, allergies, respiratory problems and digestive issues. Anti-inflammatory, eliminates free radicals. Increases immunity, strength and endurance. Regular intake returns the libido of individuals to the level of teenagers. Excellent. Later you're going to see another video of mine where I start explaining to you what my business idea is that I've been coming up with, and then why I'm laughing and what I'm talking about now and why I'm ordering this stuff here is going to start making sense to you guys. It increases the live cell counts in the male reproductive system hormones. Okay. So, and also I've heard that people suffering from dementia were given a substance like this, and in 3 days they had almost recovered. 3 days. I mean, doesn't that sound miraculous? So there you have it. I'm going to put a link down below to how you can get your hands on this amazing substance at a very good price, and know that this is a good stuff. I do not receive any money from this company. I'm doing this purely out of the kindness of my heart because I like his company, and he sent me this really good product at a really good price, and it wasn't fake in any way, and he was a very honest person. Therefore he deserves my love, respect and support, so I shall do that for him. Alright my darlings, well, if you enjoyed this video, you can love and support me by giving me a big thumbs up, because that helps other subscribers that might be looking for a channel like mine actually find this information. The more thumbs up I get and the more comments I get in the comment section, the more my videos will come up, you know, in the side section as recommended videos for people. So if you like my channel and you want to love and support me too, please do take the time to give it a thumbs up, share it on social media, and also comment if you don't mind, my darlings. So one love, much health to all of you, my wonderful wizards. A healthy body is a healthy and powerful wizard. All right, my darlings, and get ready with your Tribeccas for tomorrow, because we will start with a manifestation. Okay, sweeties, have a great day. See you next episode.